He's the only option.
Hello my little M&Ms, it's me, Maddox Madison, and today I'm going to show you a hair tutorial. All of you guys kept asking about my blue hair with the blunt bang and the big bun, so I decided to make it in red, but I wanted a little swoop to the side instead of a blunt bang. So you guys stay tuned and watch this tutorial. Okay, so for this tutorial, you need to understand that the hair is stacked. And what I mean by that is that there are 3 separate pieces that all come together to make one combined look. So you have first the bang piece, which is this, and I've made a clip-on bang before, but I'm going to show you again. And this is the bang piece that goes like this, obviously. Secondly, you have the base braid. Now this is just the base black braid, and this is 3 packs of black braid hair. And then you have the colored braid that matches your bang. And this is also 3 packs of colored hair. Now today, obviously I'm going to be making the red. And I have some red that was left over from when I made a Rihanna wig way long ago, because it was Rihanna red. It was the loud era. And it's this. It's Milky Way Shake and Go human hair. It's the color 130. I've had this forever. It's just some extra tracks. You're also going to need 6 packs of this jumbo braid hair. Now this is like some 100% cane cologne made in Japan. I don't know how to say that. It's just for like if you're getting extension braids. It's cheap. This I found in my local beauty supply store, 3 for $5. So you're gonna need 6 packs, 3 for the base braid and 3 for the colored braid. Now since I already have a base braid and it separates from the blue, I don't need to make another base braid, but I'm gonna show you how to make the color braid, which is the same thing. You'll also need weaving bond for the tracks to make them glue together. You're going to need scissors. You're also going to need a flat iron. For the bang piece, you're also going to need these wig clips. I have 2. They come 2 in a pack. I think this was like $3, so the bang can clip to your hair. And you're also going to need rubber bands. I just have like a pack of small black rubber bands. And to attach the braids to your hair / head, you'll need a hair tie to put your hair up, and bobby pins. I just buy a big jumbo pack of bob pins because I'm always pinning something to my head. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to make is the bang piece. Okay, so this is the blue bang that I've already made and I've already worn. And as you can see right here, this has 7 tracks all lined up and 2 wig clips right here at the end, which are sewn onto the bang piece. So right now what you're going to need to make that is your flat iron, scissors. I forgot to mention that you'll also need weaving thread and a weaving needle. You'll also need right now the small wig clips, weave bonding, and the hair you're going to use. Obviously I'm using this red hair. It's in the color 130. Now since I already have a bang that I've made, I'm just gonna measure this first piece up to the bang that I've already have made. But if you don't have a piece that's already made, measure it up to your head as to how wide you want your bang. So since I already have a piece, I don't have to measure up on my head. I can just measure it up against this piece. And once you measure that, then you hold where that is. And how can I do this on camera so you can see? Cut. And cut it. Okay, you can put that other piece to the side. Sometimes the tracks are kind of like janky and folded up and they have like creases. I just kind of like to flatten it out with the flat iron. Get it nice and hot. Okay, now if you look at a track, you can tell which side it's supposed to be laid down. Like this is the top of the track and the bottom looks a little different. You can see like the actual weaving of the thread that has the hair held together, and on the other side it just kind of looks like a closure. So put the weaving side up, take more of your hair and make it just like a tiny bit shorter. You see? And then clip. Again, get it heated up. Take your weaving bond and put it on the second track. You don't need that much, just kind of squeeze out a little bit and then spread it with the nozzle. I put too much. If you put too much, just go like this. It rubs right off of your finger. It just kind of like becomes that. Lay the next track right under the first track. And use the flat iron to make the glue stick. Now if you put too much like I did, you'll see the glue on the other side, but that won't matter. It'll peel off the hair. But try not to do that. Now you're gonna repeat that step for the fullness that you want. I want 7. I'm gonna do 7 tracks. You can do as many as you want or as little as you want. I like the bang to be a little fuller, but I'm gonna do that until I have 7 tracks all lined up just like that. Okay, you can see the 7 tracks that I have laid right there. I feel like this red hair is a little thinner. The tracks are a little thinner than what the blue hair was. So I'm gonna do an 8th track. And again, we're just going to heat up the base of the track. And what this does really is it starts to dry the glue if the track is already heated up, and it flattens it out so it lays flat on your head. Okay, and then we're gonna get the glue and just spread a tiny bit. Okay, and again, lay it as close to the last track as possible. And then just flat iron, hold it, let the glue dry. Bam, you see? Now I got a lot of questions before about like, oh, won't you see the track? Well, the way I have my hair, you won't see this first track because it'll be covered by the updo. But when I match this clip-on bang to your real hair, all you would have to do is after this is dry and you set up all the tracks, you need to go back in to the first track, take some scissors and cut off the top layer of that first track. And what will happen is on the other side, it'll just look like frays of hair. You can clip that onto your hair and blend in those frays of hair if it's the same color as your natural hair. If not, you can just have on the fake ponytail that's gonna cover this like I do. Now all you need to do is just take these clips and sew it on to the top track with your weaving thread and needle. Now both clips are sewed on and you can just clip that to your head like that. Okay, so now here you have your 3 packs of hair, and you need to be warned that this hair is very, very messy. Hair will be everywhere. Now, lay them out like that. What we're gonna need to do is, at the top of the hair, take a rubber band. See how like at the top of this hair, I have 2 rubber bands to make this little puffy puff thing. So we're gonna do that with this. So you just gather the hair. It's so messy. Gather the hair a little bit down and rubber band it. Now don't worry of trying to get it even at the ends. You're just gonna have to cut it even after you have it rubber band off, because you're never gonna get it even, because like I keep saying, this hair is messy. Okay, so we have a rubber band there, and then go to the end and rubber band it again. Now don't cut anything until after you're done braiding. So you'll have this little puffy puff and this little uneven that will even out once it's braided. Now this is when you can cut the rubber bands off in the middle. So you might need someone to hold the hair for you. I have an assistant that you can't see. You might know this person by the name of Miles J.
You can see that.
Okay, so like someone needs to hold. Is that in the frame? Let's lift that up a little higher. Okay. Someone needs to like hold it tight so you can get the braid done. And like I said, this hair is very messy, and if you don't know how to braid, I don't know how to tell you how to braid. It's just really simple. You're just kind of making a twist. You can hold it a little tighter. Oh, this looks a mess, but this is the best I can show you guys. Girl. It gets so tangled, but look, that's the best I can do on camera. Let's lift it a little bit more. See? And then you just have a braid. You guys can't tell because on camera it looks so not messy, but if you could see the ends right now,
they're just all over the place.
I used 2 braids to make this look, but I already have a black base braid, so I'm just showing you how to, but they're both done the same way. Ugh. Messy. The full braid is done, and you have the first side with that little puffy thing, and then you have the end, which is a mess right now. So what I do now is I just take my scissors and even out the end like so, and it cuts off pretty good. And then I do the same thing with the final end. Just kind of, it looks like a little fur ball. Bam. And there you have it.
Click here for part 2.
Until next time, beauty is the only option.
This has been a House of Madison production.
And bam, there you go. Obviously, this is the final look, and you guys requested it on Instagram, so if you see me post